Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in TayNinhTV province and across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, in the period from 2020 to 2025, the growth rate of agricultural value in TayNinhTV is estimated to reach 3% per year, compared to just 1.6% per year in the previous period. During this period, agriculture is expected to contribute 19% to the province's GDP structure.
In the field of crop production, TayNinhTV has stabilized the cultivation area for the key crops such as the rice, cassava, and sugarcane while promoting the safe in-crop structure. And nearly 9,000 hectares of less productive crops has been converted to high-value crops like the castor apple, the pomelo, and durian, and bringing the added value 3 to 6 times higher. The crop yields have increased by 20 to 30%, thanks to the application of advanced technologies, with the products meeting export standards such as FitGap, GlobalGap, organic certification. And the percentage of agricultural product supply in high technology has for 40% and significant increase compared to 25% in 2020.
According to a survey by the Department of Labor, Investment and Social Affairs, there are currently more than 700 households in TayNinhTV province in need of housing. Specifically, nearly 570 households need to replace temporary and dilapidated houses, including poor and near-poor households, according to the central government's poverty standards, and poor households under the provincial poverty standards, and 185 households with people who have made contributions to the revolution or martyrs' family require new construction or house repairs.
To implement the program to eliminate the temporary and dilapidated houses in the province, the Department of Labor, Investment and Social Affairs has advised the Provincial Business Committee to issue a plan for repairing and constructing houses for the poor and near-poor households according to the central government standards and the poor households under the provincial poverty standards. Additionally, the province has developed a proposal to support the building and repairing houses for the people who have contributed to the revolution. And the goal of the province is to complete 100% of housing for the poor near-poor households according to the central standards and the poor households according to provincial standards by 2024 to 2025. For the Tân Biên district, 30 new houses will be built to be completed by 2024, and in Châu Thành district, 197 houses will be built or repaired, with 43 houses to be completed by the end of 2024, and the remainder to be finished in the first quarter of 2025. Other districts are also striving to complete the program by the first quarter of 2025.
The orange forest development and protection efforts in TayNinhTV province are being accelerated by forest management units before the onset of the dry season in 2025, aiming to meet the target of planting nearly 710 hectares of special use and protected forests. In addition, the care of protected forests and special use forests is also being given attention, covering a total area of over 955 hectares. The responsible units are carrying out their tasks well, ensuring compliance with regulations, which helps improve the qualitative and ecological value of the forest. Currently, the forest protection work across the province covers more than 66,000 hectares, including both natural and planted forests. All of this forest area has been entrusted to organizations, households, and family groups for management, with a focus on forest protection and wildfire prevention. Ladies and gentlemen, TayNinhTV is becoming a bright spot in the field of high-tech agriculture. Thanks to leveraging its natural advantages and implementing a reasonable economic development strategy, the province has attracted a series of high-tech agriculture projects, especially in animal husbandry. As a result of this transformation, TayNinhTV has not only improved the quality of agricultural products, but also created many job opportunities, increased income for local people, expanded agricultural product value chains, and made a positive contribution to the economic development of the border region.
Currently, the province has about 587 concentrated farms supplying high-tech in the production and helping reduce pollution and enhance the economic efficiency. Notably, TayNinhTV has established more than 70 livestock facilities certified for disease safety, with the two districts of Tân Châu and Dương Minh Châu recognized as disease-free zones for avian influenza and Newcastle disease, providing a solid foundation for the sustainable development in the livestock sector. Over the past 5 years, we have attracted 122 large projects in the agricultural and rural development sector. Among them, 66 projects have gone into operation, contributing to a 52% growth in the livestock sector compared to the beginning of the term. And these numbers are very remarkable. TayNinhTV is now becoming an attractive destination for large investors in the high-tech agriculture, opening up the great development opportunities for the local agricultural sector. And many projects not only enhance the value of agricultural products, but also contribute positively to economic growth, greater job opportunities, and improve the living standards of local residents. In TayNinhTV Group, together with the Hughes Group and other partners, we focusing on the investment projects, especially the implementation of the Tân Châu 1 farm, which is the first breeding farm of Hùng Nhương and the Hughes in TayNinhTV province. And Hùng Nhương and the Hughes are also working on the construction of a slaughterhouse and food processing factory in Trảng Bàng. And we are moving towards and expect to start in early of 2025. Currently, Hùng Nhương Group has announced 7 investment projects in the district, and 1 project has already been invested and put into use, while others are in the preparation phase. The investment in these projects chaired by Hùng Nhương Group will first transform the rural landscape, contributing to the implementation of high-tech agricultural projects in the district, and this will help the local economy growth and contribute to economic development in the future. In the coming period, TayNinhTV will continue to identify the clean agriculture and high-tech agriculture as well as the key focus in its economic development strategy, and it is also a breakthrough program aimed at increasing productivity, quality, and the competitiveness of the local agricultural products with a focus on export markets. At the same time, TayNinhTV will continue to implement the support policies, particularly to attract large enterprises to invest in agriculture, forming large-scale, efficient production models with a strong spillover effects.
One of the socio-economic development goals set by the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province for 2025 is to maintain 100% of the population using clean and hygienic water. This includes nearly 40% of the urban population and 72% of the rural population having access to clean water from centralized water supply system. By the end of 2024, there will be 79 rural clean water supply projects in the province, with nearly 100% of the rural population using hygienic water. To increase the percentage of people using clean and hygienic water that meets the Ministry of Health standards, the province is currently focusing on upgrading water treatment technology, increasing capacity, and expanding water supply networks for both urban and rural water supply systems. Additionally, the province is piloting several modules for sub-households or household water collection, treatment, and storage, as well as household water supply modules adapted to climate change for residents in special areas that do not yet have access to centralized water supply systems, face water scarcity, and struggle with water resources.
The Women's Union of Bến Cầu District recently organized a conference to summarize the activities and movements of the union in 2024 and to outline the direction and tasks for 2025. In 2024, the various levels of the union proactively set practical activities and tasks, and they implemented many creative and effective methods, mobilizing the internal strength of the grassroots level. And this activity focused on the development of women's economic empowerment, building sustainable happy families, and gathering more members which have been maintained, expanded, and created significant community impact. Additionally, the union at all levels has mobilized numerous resources to support the livelihoods, offer the gifts, distribute essential goods, and build shelters, provide the health insurance cards, and assist women facing disadvantage and disadvantaged and vulnerable women. And they also organize the scholarship programs, provided learning materials, and offer gifts to studious students, to poor children and orphans. And these activities were carried out through the programs like A Million Gifts for Sharing Love, Godmother, and accompanying women in border areas with a total value exceeding for 6.1 billion Vietnam dong. And on this occasion, many groups of individuals were honored for their contributions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the craft of making Trang bằng the wetted rice paper was recognized as a National Intangible Cultural Heritage in 2015. This beautiful cultural tradition is not only preserved and maintained, but is also being actively promoted by TayNinhTV province, elevating it into a festival that have promoted product, boost trade and tourism, and strengthen community bonds. Trang Bang Rice Paper Craft Festival has become a unique cultural event for both the local government and the people of TayNinhTV province. According to local residents, the rice paper making crafts was passed down from their ancestors in central Vietnam, who migrated to Taynin in the 18th century to establish settlements. Many families in Trang Bang have been making the wetted rice paper for over 80 years. This rice paper making is our traditional craft. My family has been doing this for 4 generations now and aimed for generation. I hope that after this festival, the local government will organize more festivals highlighting the cultural specialties of our province, so that the cultural heritage of our province and district can continue to develop further. The festival, which takes place from December 23rd to December 30th, 2024, features over 300 booths showcasing images and products related to the wetted rice paper making, as well as various rice paper-based specialties. It also introduced all cups items and booths offering consumer goods, handicrafts, textile, mechanical products, electronics, and products from many provinces and cities across the country. Turn to domestic news. Currently, Vietnam has the capacity to reduce most time of animal vaccines, but the vaccination rates for livestock remains low. This was reported at the forum on the application of new advances in animal vaccine technology, organized by the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development on the morning of December 28 in Hanoi. According to the Department of Animal Health under the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Vietnam has the capacity to reduce nearly all types of vaccines, including those for dangerous infectious diseases such as African swine fever, foot and mouth disease, and avian influenza. Vietnam has also successfully adopted advanced technologies from around the world in vaccine research and production, resulting in the successful development of 218 types of animal vaccines. However, vaccination efforts for livestock are still not a priority in many regions, leading to very low vaccination rates.
In 2024, Vietnam agricultural exports set a record of $62.5 billion, an increase of $9.5 billion compared to the previous year, with a trade surplus of $18.6 billion. And the key products such as coffee, fruits, and rice on showed impressive growth. The coffee export reached $5.5 billion, and thanks to a sharp rise in export prices, which exceeded $4,000 per ton, providing a high income for the farmers in the Central Highlands, and fruit export reached for $7.12 billion, with durian accounting for over $3 billion. Many other fruits such as bananas, longan, and coconuts also saw remarkable growth also. And despite these high achievements, the agricultural sector will face challenges related to quality, safety, and supply chains, and it is predicted that in 2025, export will face difficulties due to global economic fluctuations, but the potential for growth remains very large.
The Vietnam Fruit and Vegetable Association has issued a warning about fraudulent practices involving children planting error and packaging facility costs, which are seriously affecting exports. Recently, TayNinhTV Company Limited was found to have had this packaging code forged to export durians to China. The perpetrators forged signatures and seals, signing illegal power of attorney contracts, leading to the clearance of many fraudulent statements. The leadership of TayNinhTV has confirmed that they did not authorize the use of this code and expressed concerns that the fraudulent actions could harm the reputation of the sector. The Vietnam Fruit and Vegetable Association has called for stricter measurement to rotate businesses and key agricultural products of Vietnam. Currently, the country has 154,000 hectares of durian plantations, with an annual output of nearly 1.2 million tons, growing at an average rate of 15%. Ladies and gentlemen, ecotourism is rapidly growing with immense potential. Not only domestic tours, but international tours are also increasingly being sought by travelers. To meet the demands of the tourists, Vietnamese travel agencies are striving to explore new markets, including Uganda, a country famous for its wide nature tours, but still relatively unknown to many people. Uganda is one of the most biodiverse countries on the planet, offering a significant advantage in developing wild nature tourism. As Vietnamese tourists are still not very familiar with Uganda, this presents a great opportunity for local travel agencies to explore tours to the country. This is a special survey trip, a new market with many things to explore. Today, the demand for diverse experiences among Vietnamese travelers is growing. With new discovery and horizons, this is the place for us to make it happen. The event is not only an opportunity for Vietnamese travel agencies to explore new markets, but the tourism networking workshop between Uganda and Vietnam is also a chance for businesses from both countries to meet and exchange tourism routes.
Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, and DRC Congo. From gorilla tours to wildlife tours, to cultural tours, adventure tours, everything. We do tours for groups.
Sustainable tourism, ecotourism, and experiential travel are trends that Vietnamese tourists are increasingly seeking. Therefore, efforts to create tours with new experiences in emerging markets like Uganda are crucial for travel agencies to attract more customers. And today, TTV News wraps up now. Thank you for being with us and see you in the next program.